Hi everyone, thanks for joining today's Salesforce Marketing Cloud online training from SV TechSoft. Our trainer is Kumar. He will be take over for today's demo. Okay, as part of this particular SFMC training, okay, SV TechSoft will provide 4 months of org access for your practice. Okay, complete training in real time with more hands-on. Okay, Kumar. Okay, please take. Okay, I'm giving in a host. You can start the session.
So, sure. Hello everyone, very good morning to all. So once again, welcome to the SVTech training and the demo for the Salesforce Marketing Cloud. Yeah, let me quickly share my screen. Yeah, so myself, Kumar, and I'm having total around 7+ years of experience in Salesforce Marketing Cloud. Yeah, so sorry. So myself, Kumar, and I'm having around total 7+ years of experience in Salesforce Marketing Cloud, where I worked like Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, Marketing Cloud, Intelligence, Datorama, Data Cloud. So I worked various clouds across the Salesforce platform. Okay. So coming to the SVTech, so SVTech is an online training with all Salesforce related clouds like Sales Cloud we are providing, Service Cloud we are providing, Einstein, various clouds we are providing online service. And for the Marketing Cloud, so we have been completed almost around 45 batches till now and trained more than 1,000 or 1,500 plus people. Okay, so that is what the track record of SVTech with the Salesforce Marketing Cloud. So coming to the demo for Salesforce Marketing Cloud today is just a second now. Yeah. So let's get started on the demo, guys. So before that, so as Kishore mentioned that, so we'll be talking about the feature benefits of SVTech at the last, like what is the importance and why we are giving the training 4 months hours, because everything is paid. Marketing Cloud is everything paid. So that is included in the training. So that I covered at the last with all the benefits of the training. Okay, so let's get started into the demo straight away. So before going and start into the Salesforce Marketing Cloud, right? So we need to understand the term called marketing. So what is marketing and why is it important to make it? I mean, the marketing is helps to sell your product or to gain the reputation of your product. Means, see, if you started new, I mean, anything newly, right? So no one will know. So you have to do the marketing, correct? So if you launch anything like currently solar panel is something which is, or EV electric vehicles is coming newly, right, into the market. So means into the real world. So to know for all the people, they need to do the promotions. Means they need to do the advertisement, they need to do the email sending to the people, so that the people will aware of it, aware of the product, and aware of the new technologies that are coming, evolving, so that uh, there are high chances of purchasing the vehicles or purchasing the solar panels and getting the revenue out of it and generating the revenue out of it is the marketing strategy. Okay, so yeah, the term, I mean, why I'm mentioning before Salesforce Marketing Cloud is we need to understand the background. So what is marketing and why is it important? And after that, we'll see why only Salesforce Marketing Cloud is the best. Okay, we'll talk about the features shortly. Okay, before that, so let's understand the importance of the marketing. Okay, so for an example, I hope everyone is aware of what is marketing, right? So if you are having anything newly or your product is there, so to know the product to the broader audience, you have to do the marketing. Earlier in the previous or the olden days is that, so people will go and knock the door and tell more about their product and see, I mean, selling the product in that fashion in the older days. In the mid days is that they are doing a small campaigns, means conducting events in the places, and they're taking the feedback or selling the product on a group level, okay, on grouping or conducting the events. So nowadays it's a more of a digital, right? So more of a digital world. So people, and it's a technology is evolving, and the people is just tracked by click, correct, with the cookies and with the emails on the website. If they're if you're interested, if you're just mouse over, or if you're just click on the website, right? So the technology is something we can easily track their email address, means they shown interest, or they might chances of as a lead or the prospect, correct? So in that era we are, so it is easy to track, easy to get the lead, means to marketing. But how you are converting those prospects into your business is the main goal of a marketer or a marketing engineer or a Salesforce marketing cloud engineer. Because even though you have the email address or you have the prospect, but however you're interacting with them, or however you're promoting your brand to them, or however you're presenting the way of or the features of your brand or the product. So it very important, and we have to mainly concentrate on that to make the prospect to the lead or a customer. Okay, so that is something is very important in the marketing world, guys. Okay, so if you can see, right, so create a brand awareness, drive profit and growth, build a brand reputation. So these all comes under the importance. Like you need to first create a brand, means as I mentioned, right, so EV electric or the solar panels, you need to design your email, means you need to design the you need to prepare advertisement basically. The creating brand is nothing but the creating a advertisement, how you make it, right? Advertisement is nothing but not only the video advertisement, it is more of an email advertisement. When it comes to the marketing in Salesforce or any digital marketing world, guys, so more of a email kind of a thing, email or the mobile or push notification, SMS kind of a thing. Okay, so we have to maintain the brand, like you need to hire a right person to make the ad or right content to create the impact of your product, right? So that is something which is very, very important in the marketing strategy. And build your reputation, means how you're suppose you are doing the for the first year you're doing some for the EV electric, so you did some advertisement, you have got some feed, some response, but you need to build on top of that. So means the next year you have to do it even more better to gain more reputation, means increasing of your customers. The goal is to increase your customers and the reputation of your brand, correct? So that is something we need to work. So that is again one of the important uh, strategy of the marketing. So this is a general term, guys, whatever I'm talking, right? So this is a general marketing strategy or importance of marketing, how it is, being there and how it helps. Okay. So let's move on to the uh, digital marketing, guys. Okay, so I think people will have a little perception that the digital marketing and the Salesforce or the any email marketing is more of a same, but ideally it's not the same. So there is a slight difference between the digital marketing and the email marketing, guys. So the digital marketing is the online marketing where you can create your own advertisements and post it on the internet, on the websites, not on the email level. Okay, right? So you have to maintain the uh, right content. For the digital marketing, you need to post it in the website, right? Like we normally see on the Facebook we have a ads, or the Twitter we have a ad. On the Google also, if you're searching something, we will get to see some advertisements, right? So that is more of a digital marketing guys. Okay, so it is mainly helps to get the customers. Okay, means it helps to register or the subscribe to the content, and subscribe to this particular advertisement or a particular brand. That is something which helps the digital marketing. So we are not stopping there, right? So not, the uh, goal is to push the customers, means pushing in the sense engage the customers till they're purchasing, and they need to do few more purchase, means it needs to keep on increasing the purchase levels, right? So the digital marketing helps to get the customer information and communication. I mean, little communication means maybe if you can little more deeper into the digital marketing, we also send the emails, but it is not that up to the mark what we are achieving in the email marketing, any of the email marketing channels out or the platforms outside. Okay, so the goal is to get the leads, interacting with them, tell more about your product, and try to sell. I mean, try to sell more products. Means try to uh, involve them to into the more of a product purchasing on doing the transaction on top of that. Correct. So that is something which digital marketing is won't do. That's why we are going for the marketing, email marketing, right? Okay. Yeah. So this is a personalized marketing. Okay. And Salesforce Marketing Cloud is almost the same. I mean, why I'm mentioning the personalized marketing is so you're doing an sending an email, right? So sometimes we see that the content which is more of a related to what you prefer, means what you are interested. So for an example, on the same automobile industry, but you are interested more into the electric vehicle, but the email is coming on the content is coming about the B6 with the petrol and the diesel versions, correct? So you are not more interested into that. So what personalized marketing is helps is that, so when you interested in the EV, so we are targeting to only that specific brand or that specific category of the email. So you won't be able to see any kind of a petrol and the diesel or the older version of the, I mean, automobile in the automobiles. Only you can see only the electric vehicle related information. I mean, I'm just taking the example, right? Okay. So not only for this EV and the solar, so you can take out any online transactions, right? The PayPal or any phone pay kind of a thing nowadays we are doing, right? So Google Pay, phone pay, you're getting the notifications or you're getting the SMS, right? So we can take any of the applications, not only that, e-commerce applications also, the Flipkart, Amazon, the food delivery applications like Zomato and Swiggy, or the travels like Make My Trip, Book My Show. There are plenty of applications is going out, right? So for all of them, what personalized marketing is, what you are interested in more. Okay, so it sends the communication, or it's morely target the audience, means as audience is like us, like the end customer, to what they prefer basically. So it is more of a personalized marketing, guys. That is means the more of a personalized marketing. Okay, so that is something which really helps, because that is not there in the digital marketing. Okay, to do it in the digital marketing, right? So it is not more of a person or the person interest. It's more of a broader level. Like they wanted to do EV electric, just they do that. Okay, and that too, it need to be hosted in the website or the uh, social media platforms like the Twitter, yeah, and Instagram and YouTube, right? So, but the personalized marketing is it it directly target the audience into their inboxes, means their email inboxes. Okay, it's literally knock their phone every day. Okay, so that people will know that sir, this is coming new, so we'll just have a look on that. Like we'll try. Okay, let's. That's how the lead skill started. So if the people is started for the first one, right? Means if they're interested, means if the first purchase is good, they also tell their surrounding or the people, as well as there are high chances of purchasing the more products. So that is where mainly personalized marketing will help, right? Okay, and the marketing cloud. So as I'm mentioning, right, so the personalized marketing. So in the current market, okay, so we do also have the other email marketing tools like Mailchimp, okay, and the Pardot and Salesforce marketing. There are other email marketing tools also will readily available to do the similar kind of activity, means to do the personalized marketing and the email marketing. Okay. Why do we choose Salesforce Marketing Cloud? Okay, so why is important? Okay, so though you have the other clouds, right? Why the Salesforce Marketing Cloud we need to choose? Okay, there are a lot of advantages, and customer 360 is something which the term you can hear more of often, because the customer 360 is nothing but the customer, we target the customers in all the 360-degree views. Okay, so be it mobile, right? Be it email, be it advertising channels like YouTube and Instagram and Facebook, and be it social any channels, and mob and push notifications, SMS, everything. So whatever the possible way of communicating or targeting the audience, right? So we can do everything with the Salesforce Marketing Cloud. Which this feature is not readily available for the competitor of the other tools that I mentioned, right? The Mailchimp and the Pardot. So the Salesforce Marketing Cloud is something which have everything in one place. Okay. So if you have the customer information of, sorry guys, just be mute if you're not speaking. Okay. So that's what. So it consists of all 360 view of a customers with all the channels. Channel is nothing but, guys, email, mobile, or SMS or WhatsApp integration. We have WhatsApp integration, Slack channel integration. So there are everything. That's what I mentioned, right? So if any, is there any medium to communicate or the target the audience, that is there in SFMC. So that's why we call them as a marketing 360 view of a email marketing. That is what the Salesforce Marketing Cloud we call it as. Okay. So yeah. So that's what the important of the Salesforce Marketing Cloud, and how it does is like what kind of things we will do. Okay, in the real world. Okay, for an example, take out this Amazon or the Flipkart. Okay, so you have enrolled or you have registered for the first time, means you just provided your email address and phone number. So after that, how the customer or how these Amazon people is interacting or targeting you to uh, tell more about their products, means tell more about their upcoming events like the Big Billion Sale or the New Year sale, Christmas sale, everything, right? So how for those kind of sales or those kind of events, how they are targeting means how they are promoting their email marketing or e-commerce application into your inbox directly, into your Gmail or into your mobile, right? So that is something we will handle end to end. So these are the few companies means which are currently using the Salesforce Marketing Cloud to sell their product or to gain the customer's reputation and generating the revenue out of it. Like the Western Union is one of the application, means it is a money transfer application from the other countries, right? So currency conversions basically. So this is using Salesforce Marketing Cloud from the long term. Okay, because uh, because it helps the people to target in all the way, all the possible channels, like the email they're doing, SMS they're doing, push notification they're doing, WhatsApp they are doing. There are social channels also they are doing. So this is one of the example where the Salesforce Marketing Cloud being used. And I hope you guys are aware of the L'Oreal also, right? This skincare and the beauty product, I guess. Okay, so that is also using the Salesforce Marketing Cloud to for their marketing strategies or their marketing stunt. Okay, because whatever the advertisement or whatever the communication shared to the other people, end customers, right? So they're using Salesforce Marketing Cloud as a platform at the back end. Okay, so similarly, American Express, Philips, right? So these are the few which I include, but there are plenty of applications which uh, use Salesforce Marketing Cloud to do the end-to-end customer engagement. Basically, what is customer engagement means? We customer engagement is nothing but how frequently you are communicating or you are sharing or sending the SMS or push notifications or email to the end customer. Okay, so what Salesforce Marketing Cloud does is it completely handles or completely take over the customer life cycle. Means uh, when the customer is entered into the system or enrolled for the marketing cloud, so marketing cloud take care of them, like sending the emails, push notifications, and holding their contact information. Okay, how this contact is behaving and how this contact is doing the business. Like doing the business is nothing but a purchasing on or doing anything like purchasing or referring their friends, anything, right? So we can do using this analytics report. So this feature will available. This marketing cloud gives us the end-to-end journeys, means end-to-end email communication from entry to exit, as well as we have the different channels. As I mentioned, these are the different channels we have. And also, see, marketing cloud helps to generate a report out of it. Okay, report means see, in a real world, so you have to see the progress of the quarter wise, right? So for an example, you're investing on ads or for the emails. Okay, so at the same time, the marketing manager has to know that the business, what is happening. So for example, for this quarter I have invested 1 million. So how much revenue I have generated out of that in this quarter. So on top of that, so he will try to invest more. Okay, if the revenue is good, he will invest more in the next quarter and see the revenue of the next quarter, something like that, right? So those kind of a reporting also we can do using Salesforce Marketing Cloud. So that's what. So everything like getting the leads, preparing the content, sending them via emails, SMS, push notifications, WhatsApp. After that, also we can track them, like whether they opened or not, how many people are open, how many people are purchased, right? So we can track everything. That's where I mentioned, right? So customer 360 means it has all the features. So what all the features, feasible features that are present to engage the customers, monitor the customers, and generate the revenue out of it. It does everything. Salesforce Marketing Cloud does everything. Okay. So that is what about this Salesforce Marketing Cloud is. So here, if you think, right, like what is our role? So I mean, till now we know. I mean, we discussed what is the features and how this is important, where we are using everything, right? So, but how it really helpful. So why you need to learn? Okay, why the Salesforce Marketing Cloud engineers? What is their role? Okay, where they are more engaging or more responsible for that. Okay, so let's consider an example, guys. So uh, you just provided, means you are just subscribed or provided your email address, phone number on the Amazon website. Okay, so after your email address and phone number provided, immediately you will receive the welcome email or the OTP kind of a mails, right? We will normally receive into our inboxes. So for to doing that, so Amazon is not hiring a person and sitting there into the system, and every time if the person is registered, send an email. So that is not the case. So this whole thing is automated. Means if you're providing your email address and phone number and you're registered, automatically the automation of this marketing cloud does what it does is it automatically sends the email within fraction of seconds. So those kind of automations, as an engineer, as a marketing cloud engineer, we have to build that. Okay, we have to build that, and on top of that, not only for the welcome email and all, so even furthermore, like if you purchase the product, uh, product details and the invoices also will be sent, and after that, thank you emails, and after that, the feedback emails. So those kind of everything, right? So we need to make it automated. Means no one sits and send emails for one to one. Okay, if the system does this, like system reads the data, and you have to, I mean, as a marketing cloud engineer, you have to know and you have to create the automation in such a way that once you receive the data, you have to make the email content ready and you have to make the process ready, right? Then you need to automate it. So every day or every second or every now and then, people will register automatically. They send out the email and they will receive the OTP kind of a thing. And after that, whenever they purchase, right? So based on their purchase information, the system will automatically send the communication. Those kind of automations we have to do as a marketing cloud automation engineer. And how important and how very important in the current marketing is, as I mentioned, right? So Salesforce Marketing Cloud has everything. So it has a huge demand in the marketplace. So for us, like the marketing cloud engineer, so we have very huge demand in the market because nowadays everything is digital. So everyone wants to do with the business in the just with a clicks, right, on the phone. So to target the audience or the in the digital era on the digital world, so this is the best tool, and this is the best technology where you are and you're learned and getting into this business, right? So you, I mean, as I mentioned again, so it's furthermore evolving the digital world, right? So with the AI introducing, right? So everything will be automated or everything will be online. Okay. So which helps Salesforce Marketing Cloud is helping in all the aspects. Okay. And also not only providing such features, it is also adapting to the new digital era, like the AI or the chat GPT, whatever they are coming, right? So it is more of a marketing cloud or any Salesforce platforms you can take, clouds you can take. So Salesforce is something which think beyond the real scenarios or real world what is happening. Okay, so if something is coming new, right? So it is either it is acquiring them or it is collaborating with them. Okay, so that whatever the features are coming newly, it is readily available in Salesforce Marketing Cloud. So that is how the people of Salesforce team at the backend, they are working in such a way that if something comes, we have to be there on that. So everything, like you can take for integrations, we have MuleSoft. For Sales Cloud and Service Cloud, we have, I think, directly Sales and Service. It's a native platform. And uh, for the ECE, I mean, communications, they acquired the Slack channels to more of I mean, now they're trying to avoid the Jira and all for the ticketing tool and the communication. So they are introducing the Slack channels. So there are plenty of for the reporting. They acquired the Tableau CRM, right? For the data cloud, they are integrated with the data cloud, and in the Salesforce itself, we are seeing the data cloud platform. Everything is ready. So that's what. So for everything, for every new outcome or new technology is coming, so Salesforce is the first one to either collaborating with them or acquiring them. So that because see, at the end of the day, if the customer asks such, I mean, something new, we have to be ready with the solution. Okay. So if suppose AI is coming, so the customer is comes to us and ask for the chatbots. Okay, AI chatbots or AI features. So if Salesforce saying that, so I mean, we are not, we don't have the technology, and I mean, we are about to we are about to implement such kind of a things, means it is negative impact on the product side. So in terms of the customer point of view, because these people is not upgraded, or because it's the feature is AI, these guys are not having that. So to avoid these things or to overcome this kind of experience from the customers and the customers, Salesforce is getting everything into the platform. Okay, so uh, that is what the best about the Salesforce, the entirely, as well as the marketing tool. Okay, so I mean, the point I'm covering is you are on the right tool to and the right technology to learn and upskill your career on. Okay, all right. Yeah, before moving on to the Q&A session, I'll just walk you through the uh, system guide, how the Salesforce Marketing Cloud is there and how it looks. Okay. Let me share my screen again. Yeah. So let me take you through the SFMC system guide. Whatever we talked about, right? So how it is exactly being in the system. Yeah. So this is the screen, guys. I hope everyone is able to see my screen. So this is how, and this is what, just a second, guys. Yeah. So this is the screen, and this is the place where we can build the emails, send the emails, do everything, or what we talked about, right? All the features we can do. See, here we have the email related things, we have mobile, social, advertising, analytics, the builders for the automations and the journeys, right? And to handle the contact, how we can handle the customers data, basically database. So we have that features, okay? And also there are the app exchange product, means we can also not only the salesforce not only only the salesforce features, we can also install the features which are available in the app exchange, means kind of a play store. You can like simply in our phone we'll go to the play store and install any app which we like, right? Means most of the useful for us. Similarly, salesforce marketing cloud also does the same. So if any application which is built by Salesforce or the Salesforce partners, okay, so you can readily those will be readily available in the App Exchange product. We can install them and use it in the Salesforce Marketing Cloud, right? Okay, and also we have the Einstein recommendations, right, for the sending the email, web recommendations. So yeah, in the training, I mean, I'm going to cover all these guys. Okay, so we are going to see the how the email looks like and how we build the email, right? How the data means how the database is handling everything. We can see in the training guides. For an example, in the email, let me show some of the example emails we built for the training purpose or the real time. See, again, one more point, guys. So this is not a kind of a training, or I mean, why I'm mentioning is the training or means whatever we are doing and practicing, right? So it is exactly the real time. Okay, because in the real time also you are doing the same. That's why we specifically mentioned that the free or for 4 months, means it's a paid or. So even though if you're working in the project, right, so you will get to see the same screen and same thing, because we are purchasing and giving. So how the client, how the these clients, right? For an example, these people, Western Union or the L'Oreal or the American Express, how if they want to utilize the marketing cloud, they need to purchase it and they need to utilize, correct? Same stuff we are doing here. So we, for the training purpose, we purchase the Salesforce Marketing Cloud account for the cost of so and so price, and we are getting the same UI because uh, it is not freely available. For an example, Java or .NET, everything you can take it outside. It is a free open source, right? So it is readily available, and there is no you need to spend no I mean money, right? So for the sales and service cloud also, if the people is having the background of Salesforce, sales and service cloud is also free. Okay, you can register and you can learn and practice, but the marketing cloud is not like that. So everything, every contact, every email is paid. Okay. So that is something we are bearing and we are providing as a part of training. So which I'll talk about at the end of the session after the Q&A. Okay. So let's just see the emails what we built recently, guys. So like this. So we can see the emails of what we built. Okay. So this is exactly the same looks in the emails to your inboxes. Okay, so this kind of email, I mean, this is for the training we created and shown, right? How it, we also can see how it is displayed in mobile, correct? So everything, so it has everything all in place. So this is something which I am going to train you guys on the training. Okay, that's what. So we have email related uh, see, basically for and one more beauty of the Salesforce Marketing Cloud is for everything they have a either studio or the builder. This is email studio, means it's more of a complete information or complete. It's a kind of a category only for the email. If you want to do the for mobile, you have a separate mobile studio. See, the UI is changing. Okay, so that is something it is there. For the social, it is different. For advertising, it is different. Correct? So we have a lot of features and a lot of things to explore, guys. Okay. And also we have the database, the contact information for handling the customers. How do we handling the customers is something which is important, right? See, this is the database we have and the data sources we have, right? So this is something which I'm going to cover, like how do you structure your data and how do you organize your data so that it can be easily target the audience, and what are the features will Salesforce provide automatically, means by default, and what are the things you can do custom, right? So which is something we will discuss in the training, right? Okay. And not only this, so as I mentioned, right, so we have some journeys, some automations that are need to be set to one time and which runs for a long time. Okay, like the journey builder is one of the feature where you need to set up one time, and people the same thing I explained, right? So if you're registered with username and password or the email and phone number, right, automatically the emails will be triggered and follow emails on top of that, correct? So those everything we can do with the journey builder. One of the concept called journey builder, which is helps us to set up the email, means sending out the series of emails. Email 1, after 7 days, email 2, after 7 days, email 3. If you have any such requirements, right? So those things we can do with the journey builder. And similarly, automation also, it's kind of a more automated activity where if you receive the data database from external source, for an example, you're migrating from Adobe to SFMC, for an example, Adobe or any platform or any other application. So you have the data, means you have the customer base across the globe, but so you want to target only Indian people or only US people or only UK people. So using automation, we need to segment the audience, means you need to create a separate data extension by country wise, by region wise, by their interest also. For an example, for the same Amazon, we have the different categories, right? We have a fashion, we have a home appliances, we have a clothing, automobile, plenty of things, right? So for each category, you can have separate database, and people whoever is interested, we will keep them into that specific database so that you have very organized. The data is very organized so that you can come there only for the US people. You just pick the database and send the communication. So those kind of automations we can do head using Automation Studio, guys. So there are plenty of activities we can do with the Salesforce Marketing Cloud, which I'm going to cover in the training, guys. Okay. So yeah, I think so, and that's what about the demo, guys. So now the session is open for the Q&A. So you can just ask me any kind of a questions, be it related to Marketing Cloud, be it related to the career with the Marketing Cloud, any question.
Thanks for such a nice demo.
Yeah.
It was great. My query was whether it is okay for to learn it is from scratch.
Yeah, that's what. So I'm starting from the scratch. Okay, so the training is
No, a
itself is
scratch in
starting.
the sense the person who is not aware about how the computer navigation, how the window works. For that, absolute zero.
Yeah, absolute zero in a sense, the people should know about the system usage, first of all, because, okay, so, but learning of the technology, you don't need to have any background technology, okay, so good if you have little HTML, CSS knowledge, but that is not mandatory, but yeah, this is something anybody can learn, because be it a engineer, like BTech engineer or the degree engineer, or be it a technical, non-technical, everyone can learn because it's a point of click and everything is drag and drop. If you see, right? So there is no, as I can say, coding is almost 20 to 30%. 70% is admin activities, means drag and drop only. So with the drag and drop, we can create the emails, we can send the emails, we can track the emails.
Thank you. But still, it do have a coding activity, right?
Yeah, see, every technology has a coding, definitely, but as I mentioned, right, it's very less part, 20 to 30% of the coding, and that is not mandatory.
Like if it is in spite of its negligibility, it do carries, right?
Yeah, it do carry.
Yeah, thank you.
That's where you can do more personalized and more advanced kind of a thing. Okay.
Thank you.
Yep. No worries. Any other question, guys?
Yeah, good morning. This is Rohit. Like,
Yeah, right.
basically, I'm from the marketing background as well as I'm doing the same a normal marketing guy does, like for a Google Ads and Facebook Ads and other perspective things like other domains as such as. Okay, like if I switch to the marketing cloud, Salesforce marketing cloud, how aggressive thing how it is a valuable course like where we do and where we sustain for this how about the job and other things as well as.
Yeah, so currently, I mean, as I mentioned in the right, so it is the SFMC, like the Salesforce Marketing Cloud has everything as a 360 view of the thing, okay? Because it is having that market in the market, okay? So if the people, I mean, the currently what you're doing is to posting or creating the ads on the website, and from there you're getting the prospects on the leads, correct? So it's not stopping there. Marketing cloud is not stopping there. So it is going furthermore to into the customer inbox and seek their feedback, seek their preferences, and on top of that, you are sending the email. That is what your role. Okay, that is what you are doing in the SFMC. That is what is real time importance also, correct? So, for an example, just forget about SFMC everything. You just click on something, or you wanted to interest on something on your mobile. You just clicked. Okay. So after next minute, you received an email with full details of what you search. How pleasant you are. Like, I mean, this is something is great, man. So I mean, this feature I need to be there, right? So those kind of things we build using marketing cloud. So
That's
that is
how,
something.
yeah, that's how algorithm works. Like I can understand
Exactly.
what you're saying. Yes.
And for the job purpose also, I mean, currently, I mean, for all email, all marketing jobs means this is the best I can suggest.
Like here, like we can do only email marketing and email marketing or like other things we can do it like
Yeah, we can do WhatsApp integration, WhatsApp communication. We do SMS, we do push notifications, we do email. Okay, and not only we are stopping there, and we do also. I mean, email marketing is nothing but not only the sending the email, right? For the transaction emails also we send. For the e-commerce we send. Every email, every kind of business we help them sending the email or
only
SMS or push notification.
yeah, like basic thing I can understand like here like we can do through the email, right?
Yeah. So, I mean, what is your background like? Background in the sense, what you are expecting means what things SFMC you are not supporting, or
Like
do you think
if I
anything is there?
nothing else like only a small concern was like if I switch to the normal digital marketing to the Salesforce marketing cloud, what would be the uh, conversion rate through or when I learn something new for my this year like if I learn something like already I'm into the digital marketing, okay, like I know what are the pros and
Correct.
cons, okay, like if I switch to the
Uh-huh.
marketing cloud, what is something new like I can pitch for a it's like if I learn and I can pitch to the client further.
Yeah. So here I mean, the thing is, you can learn the creating how the is creating, how the content is behaving. One thing you can learn, and you already have the digital marketing background. You work as a consultant here, so you can provide the suggestions to the client or the uh, you're more of a consulting for your role, more of a consulting, not to building. So you have to, mm, I mean, get with the new ideas or the new approaches, how it helps the customers to uh, grow their business basically. So that is what for your role basically. You already having the background knowledge. If the people who's having not background knowledge on everything, you're just learning for the first time, okay, and they don't know about the marketing, everything, right? So they comes under the beginner level, where, or they can, based on their experience, they put their roles, okay. But the thing is, first 1 or 2 years, they need to adapt to the system, right? Or they need to adapt to the marketing or the digital world, how it is behaved, right? So based on that, we can put your roles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
Any other
Thanks.
questions, guys? Yeah, no.
Hey, this is Dilip.
Yeah,
So
Dilip.
I just want to know
Mhm.
what would be the next. Actually, you said AI will take over, right? We'll have some
Correct.
other tools. So you mentioned MuleSoft, you mentioned
Correct.
Jira, you mentioned Slack, all these things. So what we gonna
Correct.
do there? So like I am like a Java background. So if
Okay.
I want to switch, so like I'm technical too. So I just want to know how can I see, or how can I be in like next few years? What would be
Yeah,
my role? So I just want to
sure.
understand that.
Sure, definitely. So the things that I mentioned, right? It's about not only for Salesforce marketing cloud, it's more of a entire Salesforce product, right? In the Salesforce product, uh, we have a different clouds for each category. Each feature. Mind for the sales, we have some sales cloud separately. The service cloud. For marketing, we have Salesforce marketing cloud. Okay. So this MuleSoft and the AI and everything I mentioned, right? So those will be adaptive in all the clouds. For an example, in this Salesforce marketing cloud, the AI is something is I mentioned, right? In future, they might, currently they are also at the backend they are doing. So in future, in the same SFMC system, so they introduce anywhere like the AI chatbot features, means the customer is lively interacting with their queries and concerns. So that is something which can be added into the system. So, and if you learn this, and if you also learn this AI features with the marketing cloud, right? So you are up to the technology level, or you're upskilled onto the technology level, and your profile will be on higher level or the top, correct? So that is something which really helps when you're seeking the new technologies and learning new. And for you from the Java background to the Salesforce marketing cloud, which is something I think you already have in the coding knowledge. Means the HTML, CSS, what I talk about, the 30% coding, you're already there. Okay. So just you need to focus on the admin part, or the drag and drop, or how to build the emails, right? So if you've done that, right, so you have having a complete 100%, 100% with all the uh, possible learnings or possible activities, right? You be with the coding, be with the admin, you there 100%. So this is, which is very helpful and very suit for you, or to cross platforming and take your career next. Okay. So don't stop only for the Salesforce marketing cloud. Means as you already having the knowledge, right? So first learn and spend or work for a couple of years on the Salesforce marketing cloud, and later there is other clouds for handling the data. We have the data cloud, which is being integrated with Salesforce marketing cloud and data cloud. Means marketing helps to content, like how we build the emails, how we build the SMS push notification. Data cloud is something which handles the data. Means it is another cloud. So you need to, if you learn both, right? So you have the control of customer data and content. So then you have both. So you can play with the, right, what you want at the end of the day. You want the content, you have the customer base. If you have both, no, you can play with the data and content, and you can target with any kind of audience at any level. So that is something which helps. So that's how you need to learn. That's what if you learn Salesforce marketing cloud, the next thing you have to, means for the next as a career path, you need to learn the data cloud, which helps and which strengthen your profile, and any other supports the marketing cloud, right? So that is something you need to learn. That's how you need to plan your career or the futures. Next.
Okay. And also you mentioned there are other tools, but
Correct.
Salesforce Marketing Cloud, this tool has some important role, right? Why and why other tools are not that using by other clients? Why only this tool is using?
Yeah, that's what. So I mean, it's at the end of the day, it's the platform or the product, how they are building and how they are feasible, how the platform is compatible. So I mentioned Mailchimp, I mentioned Pardot. So they have its own, I mean, advantages and the drawbacks, because everything is not perfect. Okay, so the platform or this Mailchimp is built in such a way that it is only recommend or up to certain level. It's not up to the what Salesforce marketing. You see, even though SFMC also should definitely have something beyond lagging. Okay, the thing I mentioned is in the current market, if you see the competitors, this is at the top.
Okay, makes sense.
Now,
That's all I have. Thank you.
No worries. Yeah. Any other questions, guys? Any kind of a question, guys?
Can you share the course content details?
Yeah, sure. I think we have already been placed the sales course content.
Oh, that is all. Okay. Yeah, I'll take a look. Come on. Can you hear me?
Hey guys, can you hear me? Sorry.
Yeah, I think we lost you.
Yeah. I just got the call on. So yeah, I mean, we are sharing the course content as well as the everything, every detail about the thing. So that's what.
Okay.
So at the end of the thing I mentioned, right?
So in this marketing cloud, are we covering personalization related concepts? Personalization.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. So
because
the
the
personalized
tab
marketing
is
is
removed
something
from the
more of
SFMC, right?
Oh, one second. You're asking about the personalization, like
In SFMC.
yeah.
Because currently I'm working on it as a marketing cloud developer. I know there's some kind of above basic, but I'm looking for advanced concepts. So that's the reason. Yeah. I think there is no personalization here.
So the personalization, right?
Yeah.
So that is it's not. I mean, this is a trailer test account, right? So I mean, everything is paid, and that is something which is costly. So we don't have it currently.
So that will be separate tab, not under the email content, I believe.
Correct. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm just looking here, but yeah, it should be there somewhere. It's a kind of earlier we call it as an interaction studio. So now it's personalized with the recent changes. Yeah. So yeah.
Because using the studio, we can build a lot of things. So that's the reason we can using the personalization, we can build a lot of things, right? Like all campaigns and some kind of interaction studios and Java. Those things I'm looking at.
Exactly.
So are you going to cover that topic or not?
So personalization, I mean, the interaction studio is something which is not covered here, and this because that is something completely different. It's not about the emails on these things, right? So it is more of a server-side JavaScript and coding part. It's more purely coding.
Right.
Interaction studio is purely coding, so which we are not covering. I mean, upfrontly, I'm telling interaction studio is something which is not covered. But
we are not covering it in this course content.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What else, guys? Any other questions?
Are you going to cover Einstein topics like AI feature related Einstein bot and Einstein?
Yeah, we'll cover Einstein related few recommendations we have, right? So Einstein recommendations and web recommendations and STOs and all. So yeah,
Okay.
I'll cover that. Yeah.
And how you can cover the mobile studio? Like if you want to use a mobile studio, we need to have the shortcodes, right? How do we start the mobile studio
So mobile
test
studio,
environment?
that's what got it. So in the current app what we have, right? So so for the long code and short code, you need to pay, and it's a paid thing, right?
Right.
So in the training, how do we create and how do utilize the things we can explain. Unlike email, we can
Because
do the
sometimes we
real
need to create
testing for
SMS
the emails,
templates
right?
and
So for
those
this
related
one,
items, right? Yeah.
correct. The creation wise, we can explain. I'm going to cover that. But sending into their inboxes is something which is, is not readily available because of the short code and long code, and which is a bit costly. So for the learning purpose and creating the contents means same what we are doing in the real time, we cover. Sending is something to cover the email
Okay.
in the mobile studio. All
So do you think
content
so?
creation
Let's
I
say
can
we have the
explain
different
and I can
email
show.
studios, right? Email studio, mobile studio, social studio, journey builder, content builder, audience builder,
Correct.
right? I understand. So do you think each one will take
Yes.
at least how many days?
So the
Like
plan
each one
is
has a
to
different
have
concept,
around
right?
30 to
Different.
45 days of.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Exactly. Let me finish. Yeah. So the course content and the plan is to complete. The course is 40 to 45 hours. So each one takes depending on the topic wise. So email studios definitely takes a lot of time, like
Right.
3 to 4 or 5 sessions, hence a 1.5 hour session, like it's almost 6 to 7 hours. Similarly, it goes with the topic wise or the journey builder automation also has a lot of activities to learn under that, right? So it's
Right.
a huge topics. So that is also
Right.
takes 5 to 6 hours of things. Yeah, at least.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
Yep, no worries.
How long is this?
Any other
The
question? The training?
duration, like how long, how many days it will take to complete this
Yeah,
course?
the plan is to 45 hours, means daily 1 hour, 45 days, 45 working days, I would say. It's 2 months. If we exclude the holidays and Sundays, right? 2 months is the course duration. Right.
Or is there any possible that I have sessions on weekends or only on weekdays?
Saturday also, and the sessions will be there on Saturday. Only Sunday is off. And public holidays
Okay.
is also off. Obviously. Any other questions, guys? So, at the lastly, these benefits, right? The SV Tech. So, we are into the market as SV Tech. So, currently, the Salesforce Marketing Cloud, what I mentioned, right? So, it is the completely paid. Okay. So, for that purpose, we are explicitly mentioned 4 months of, which is part of training. The parts of training fee only. It include that. And also we will be providing some real time. How I'm planning or how I'm giving the sessions is I'm going to give the questions, means the practice questions on a daily basis. For an example, today I covered one topic, means you can see a couple of questions, couple of real time questions or assignments given on the call itself, or the end of the day you will see those kind of a things. Okay, so that is which I'm following from the beginning, where for every topic you can see some practice questions or practice assignments. Okay, so it's more of a real time scenarios only. So if you feel that, and if you practice that regularly and correlate with your any of the project, right? So you are good actually. Okay, and also we will be providing the documentation, if anything we have, like the Salesforce documentation or the documentation we prepared, which helps to learn or upskill, right? So that is something also we will be providing to you guys. Okay. And as well as in the interview questions, like preparing for the interview, guidance on the interview, and the resume building, right? So that is also something we will be helping at the end of the training. Okay. And along with that, the certification guidance as well as the preparation, how we can prepare and what are the things need to be covered to clear the certifications and all, right? So we will be covering everything at the end of the session. The last couple of sessions would be on this one only. And also, I will be taking you through the real-time project which I worked previously. Okay, I can go through the project, explain what are the things I did, what are the feasible things. You can also correlate and you can also explain the same project in your interview also. Okay, so that is something which we are going to cover in the ending of the training session, guys. Okay, any questions? Any further more questions, or we good? Anybody? So currently, with 2 years onwards, we have a lot of openings, guys, in the current market. And with this email studio and mobile studio with automation journey builders, you can easily crack the jobs. Okay, for sure. There is no thing that you have to learn everything to get the job. It's not. Okay. So with email, mobile studio, and web studio alone, we can also crack the interviews. And also, I'm going to cover the web studio also, like for building the cloud pages and smart captures and putting on the host on the website, right? Which I'm going to cover. All right. I have no questions. Are we good, guys?
Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah. Thanks,
Thank you
Kumar.
all.
Thanks for joining today's session. Thank you. I will be notified about the regular batch. I will keep you posted, guys. If you need any further clarification, please contact the SV TechSoft. Thank you.